Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is your boy Short Guy with Purpose. Today I come with another banger, my people. Please borrow me your ears, listen to this, because today I'm talking about what is evolution, impact of evolution, disadvantage and advantages of evolution. Firstly, evolution is I would say it's a change of one life to another. It can be social, technological, political, economical. What do I mean by that? For example, in technology, a mode of transport that we're using during 1960s, 1940s, 1910, we're using a horse to save money. We're using mattresses. We're putting old people, actually our ancestors were putting it under mattress. Right, boy. So that was their own way of saving money. But in nowadays, we go to banks and a mode of transport, we're using flights, we're using cars. And the old ways, they were using horses to ride, and they were moving from point A to B. When I talk about economically, I mean like during that time, with the less money, you were able to buy more stuff or more items. But in nowadays, it's tough. With 1,000 rand, you can only, or 5,000, you can only get few stuff. So that's why I'm trying to show you the differences during that time. That time things were less expensive. Now they are expensive. With 1,000 rand today you get less thing. That time you were getting more. So when we come to society, the way in which we're living changed. During that time, we're able to share. If I slaughter a sheep or goat or a cow or a pig, I was calling the surroundings, people who live around me. But in nowadays, you only slaughter and put it on your fridge and eat with your children. That's how things changed in nowadays. When I talk about what is that, what else do I live? Socially, economically, politically. Oh, politically. Sorry, I meant to forget that. Politically, during old ways, people were not having rights to vote. People were not having say to, were not able to have a say. But when time goes by, things changed. We're able to identify a problem from a leader. We're able to comment in an action that are done by a leader. So things have changed currently compared to before. So let's go to advantages of evolution. Evolution, it helps us to speed up the processes and saves time. Because during the time, if I can make example, during the time old ways, for example, in the mining industry, they were using hammers. People who are working there, they were using hammers for speed to make a production and to break those big stones. And that was making the production to be slow, and the time was more wasted in that process. So now, as we're using this, as we're having this evolution, as things changes with time, technology was invented. Then now at mines, we're using machines. We're using skillful and unskillful labors. During that time, it was only makungene kuyiyo. But now it's a mixture. There is an involvement of machines in order to plan, in order to execute the outcomes. Because what is more important is to make production at the workplace. So now machines are making it more easier for the laborers to accomplish whatever goal or objective that is set for them, because of they are using machine. Machine can do a job of almost about 20 people within maybe 2 seconds. Sorry, I meant 40 seconds, for about maybe 20 minutes. So things changed. It increases the production and techniques, the way in which people were working in an olden ways changed. Now we're using other strategies of how to break those stones. For example, we're using tactics of how to break those stones in our days. And now there are more effective system to track information or things in our days. For example, if you lost something, or simple at mines, I will make an example about mines. During that time, people were searched when they come underground. But in our days, there is a system that if a person comes up with a gold or mineral or something, the system will alert the securities. Compared before people were only searched by hands, but now things changed. So now, my people, let's go to disadvantages. Disadvantages of evolution. It increases separation. People are not sharing, and the greediness took advantage, actually took over. What do I mean by that? In our days, people, as I told you, as I mentioned in the first, I think when I was explaining the old ways, people in our days, they only value money. People in our days, they only care about themselves. Because if I have, for example, as I told you, if I have a chicken, or I have a sheep, or I have a cow, and I slaughter it, I will eat it alone with my children or with my family. Unlike the olden days where we were calling the your surroundings. So now segregation or separation is too much. People are not sharing. If you help a person needs money. That's how it is in our days. It increases unnecessary competition among individuals as they are fighting for survival, because in our days, if you don't do it, it's up to you. You need to do it. So the unnecessary competition is there because people, they are fighting for them to eat, to have something to eat. Just imagine if you have this machine, I have the same machine. But in our days, we turned that into a competition because I want those people who are coming to your machine to come to mine. And that increases unnecessary competition, fighting verbally, talking bad about others, talking bad about other companies, talking bad about other people. So that's why I'm saying, like, it increased unnecessary competition because people are fighting for survival. If a person is giving you 50 cents and that one doesn't give, if I give you, for example, if I give you 50 cents, somebody doesn't give, you're going to come to me and talk about that person because you know what you benefit on me. That's how it is in our days. So evolution, it changes old ways of living, such as culture, tradition. Cultural have changed. Tradition have changed. The rules, the roots of our rules have changed. Because now everything, it's all about technology. For example, isiko, which is estate, something that is done by a certain culture, was hidden during those time from another culture. It was something that is that identify or that differentiate that culture from that one. But in nowadays, everybody knows anything. A woman knows about men. Men knows about women. Everything is a vice versa. And now that's where disrespect. That's where we tend to not pay more attention in our traditions. Things have changed. And it is expensive because everything, for example, I'm using a cell phone to video. I need data. I need to use transport when I go to campus. Sorry, wherever I'm going to upload. So everything needs money. Everything needs you to pay. And once you involve money between two people, there is a fight because everyone wants that money to be his or hers. So that's why I'm also saying unnecessary drama, unnecessary competition, because now everyone is fighting for survival. So my people, I know maybe I might not be that deep about the evolution, but I've tried to just summarize. I didn't take the one that are in the book. I just giving you what I believe in. And it linked, when I check, it linked with things that are in the book. But I put it on a straight manner because I feel like we go left, right, center. That is evolution, my people. Please, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the videos because more things are coming. I'm coming with the evolution. We're on the fourth industrial revolution. When we go to industrial revolutions, we have a first, second, third, fourth. We're on the fourth industrial revolution. So more things are coming, my people. I'm gonna share with you. Danko.